Hello again. Um, Sorry, y'all, that the Screencastify free trial trying to do me dirty and cut me off, but the only thing you missed was where I hit create assessment at the bottom. So that happened. The other thing I wanted to show you is kind of the reason why I really love Mastery Connect, um, and why when I think about like my old team, why we loved it as a collective too. So as you guys are thinking about collaborative teams, thinking about what you can sort of glean from Master Connect. So I just picked a random assessment from one of my archived trackers from last year. So anytime you do a common assessment this year, you can click on that assessment and drop down to where it says reports. So I'm clicking reports. Okay. So up here, and this kind of like sub bar in the gray is the good stuff, right? So the very first thing you're going to see here is the item analysis. And this is quite literally how children are performing on each one of the questions. And this is really helpful too because you can see what standard you're doing well on and what really is not going so hot. And sometimes too, it kind of shows you if a question itself was sort of abstract or um, didn't lend itself to being equitable. So there's that. The other thing I like too is I can't tell you how many times I've done same day intervention as a result of getting this data. So like for instance, I see that one kid did not do well on this one, so I can click straight on that red bar. Oh, that was Nevaeh. Okay. So same thing happens with the green here, um, and you can just get instant data. Student mastery is, again, when you're thinking about holistic data, aggregate data. But one of the things I really like is you can also disaggregate your data if you're thinking about, again, equity. Like, who am I missing? Like, maybe my aggregate data looks okay. I can go, like, all right. But then I realized, like, I'm completely missing my African American boys or something. So I would really recommend that you go and disaggregate and see how that's going. So, like, if I'm doing just ELL here, okay, my ELLs seem to be doing okay on this one. Most are in the mastery area. But the point is to be conscientious about that. Um, that one is for multiple sessions. Ignore that. And then the teacher comparison, I would show you that one, but I actually have another teacher who's on there with me, and just for respect of privacy. Um, but that one, like I said, in my experiences, I used to really love because, like, let's say there's 5 people on a teaching team, and we have done a common assessment, the same assessment. So, like, we would all, go, who did really well, whatever. But it was great because we could go standard by standard, and maybe my co-teacher Emily would go, Rachel, you really rock the house on inference. What are you doing? And I would go, oh yeah, I felt great about that, but I am not doing so hot at main idea. What are you doing? And so it was some healthy competition, but also gave a lot of opportunities to have some really nice, rich discussions about who was doing what well and some areas that we had opportunities to strengthen ourselves. And we trusted each other, so those were not difficult conversations to have. We had a lot of fun around them. So those are the reports, and I really hope you take advantage of them. Okay. Please let me know if you have any questions on Mastery Connect.